Welcome, my friends, to Maria Loves to Talk. And today, yes, I am doing fragrances, you guys. And I have a theme today. Yes, a theme. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Get you some healthy snacks, turkey sandwich, cherries, cantaloupes, pears. And let's get into this video today. So my video is a theme. Like I told you guys, I will be doing a couple things going out. And this, I think you know who this handsome gent is. Tom Ford and Rihanna. But I did Rihanna a few weeks ago. And she's with handsome Tom Ford. Tom Ford, I believe he used to be a male model. He's very charismatic. Let me put this here. I believe he used to be a model. A lot of people, a lot of celebs wear his fragrances. A lot of rappers rap about him. Holla out, give a shout out to him. He has some great fashion shows. His fragrances are expensive, but you can get them at a reasonable price through some places like Sephora, the little travel size, $65, $85. And also you can go to Lucky Scent. And no, I'm not their little spokesmodel, but I have bought a lot of things from Lucky Scent. And it's a good place to get your fragrances if you do not want to invest in a big bottle to make sure this is what you want. So this theme, I'm just gonna go over the celebrities who wear his fragrances. I do have a couple of the fragrances on hand, so let's get into it. So enough with the yapping. So let's go with these young lovely ladies. We know them. They also were childhood stars, celebs, the Olsen sisters, and Lindsay Lohan. Guess what fragrance they wear? Tom Ford Black Orchid. I want to say that his Black Orchid is probably #1 of all the fragrances. I think we know who this man is. This awesome entertainer, iconic Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson loved Black Orchid. I remember, golly, I still can't believe he's not here with us. I remember when he first passed, I want to say it was either Janet or Latoya, when they said they walked into the room just to get the feel. All she could smell was Black Orchid, and that was his favorite fragrance to wear. So he would wear Black Orchid. Singer Whale and Trey Songz wear Black Orchid. Trey Songz mix his fragrances. He puts a little Black Orchid with the White Orchid. And then beautiful model, iconic model was married to rocker David Bowie. She wears Neroli Portofino. Okay, and I don't have that, but that's what they wear. Our next beautiful model, Gigi Hadid, she wears Velvet Orchid. And she's a model, not to mention her mother is a socialite, so she can wear anything she wants. Again, Tom Ford, and who is he with? Another iconic designer, Donna Karan. Now, I'm not sure which fragrance she wears, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna lean towards she's probably likes his Black Orchid as well. Mother-daughter duo, Priscilla Presley, and her daughter, Lisa Marie. Now, I don't know what Lisa Marie wears, but Priscilla wears Musk Pure. That's what she wears. And she looks like she has not aged at all. She still looks good. Okay, moving on. We know who this handsome gent is. My favorite talk show host, Steve Harvey. And I don't know why they took him off. I really mix them. They put, and I like her, they put Kelly Clarkson in his place on Fox, local. So he wears Oud Wood. And again, he can buy anything he wants, but that's what he wears. We know who this handsome couple, Nicole Kidman. I'm not really sure what she wears for Keith Urban. He wears Oud Wood, Amber Absolute, and Italian Cypress. He's got good taste. So that's what he wears. Okay, so let me get on. My first fragrance I want to go with is Santal Blush. Taylor Swift wears this, and Rachel Zoe, Stylist to the Stars. Santal Blush is what they wear. So let me see. And I have so many of you guys, so I'm just going to smell through the bottle. I'm not going to really put it on my skin. I've already tested these, so let's see. I like this one. I see why she wears it. Nice. It almost has a cashmere smell. Warm, just light, not powdery, feminine. This is something you can get away date night as well as work, and it's not overpowering. So this is what they wear, Santal Blush. And I haven't tried her fragrance yet, but I'm gonna have to get it, Taylor fragrance. Okay, the next one here is, golly, I love employing my relatives. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what she said after I smell this one. We know who this handsome fella. If you can afford to buy $1 million case for your cell phone, that means you can do anything. This is Drake, and he also wears Clive Christian, which I had told you on a previous video, but he wears Tuscan leather. So we're gonna see what Tuscan leather. My niece said she didn't like it. It was just smoke. All she could smell was smoke. This is a manly, masculine fragrance. It smells good. This is what you want your man to smell like. I like it. But she said all she was smelling was smoke. Okay, moving on. Mr. Sexy. This is Zoe Kravitz. Papa, this man has not aged. Lenny I don't know what he's eating. I don't know what he's drinking, if he drinks. This man has not aged. Lisa Bonet's ex-husband. He wears tobacco vanilla. Again, this is a rich person. He can buy anything he wants in the world. Not saying that Tom Ford fragrances are cheap. They're pretty expensive. And Vanessa Hudgens, a beautiful young actress, used to be in High School. Was that a movie or something? High School with Zac Efron. Vanessa Hudgens and handsome Lenny Kravitz. Let's see what tobacco vanilla, and I smelled it and I liked it, so I'm gonna smell it again. I wouldn't want to just put it all over me. I like it. You can get away with this daytime, and this can also be date night. It's sexy. It's seductive. It's good. Okay, moving on to my fourth one. This one, I don't have a picture. This is Gillian Anderson. I think y'all remember her from the X-Files, and I think she's doing, did she do Thatcher, Prime Minister Thatcher? This one is Jasmine Rouge. Jasmine Rouge. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yes. This is date night, special events, gala, Met Gala, special event at your church, important business meeting. This is definitely a yes, and it is woman. Okay, I'm a woman. I love being a woman, and I'm not ashamed to be a woman, but this one, I gotta put this one over here on the side. Also, I want to share with you guys, I picked these up at Amazon. Remember I told you on a previous video that when you have a lot of these little vials that you get from Lucky Scent or perfume cord, fragrance line, mix bar, not mix bar, scents bar, you can, and I've seen them smaller, so I picked this one up, these bigger ones. And what I'm gonna do after my video is over, I'm gonna take a couple of these and I'm gonna mix them up, and then I have some other ones I'm gonna mix them up, and I'm gonna just, you know, do like what Trey Songz. I'm gonna layer them and mix them up and let them sit and kind of like marinate for a few weeks and create my own little fragrance. But this is a good thing to do, because this can be a pain in the butt pulling these little things. So Okay, so moving on to my next one is Champaca Absolute. Champaca Absolute. Let's see. I like this one. Not too heavy, just right. Kind of leans a little masculine, but it's still good. That's good. This is a good one. My next one, let's see, is Costa Azura 2021. Okay. Okay, my little niece, the big niece, said it smells like hickory, maple hickory. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I don't remember it smelling like that to me. I like it. Reminds, I don't know where she gets maple hickory. This reminds me, I'm getting a beach scent, ocean scent, cruise. I would give this one, this is not, well, again, you know, everybody knows it's different. We all, you know, I don't know. I like this one, okay, and that's probably why I picked it up, because Costa Azura, I'm thinking vacation trip, cruises. This one is good. My next one is Noir de Noir. Noir de Noir. I don't know how he comes up with these names. I like this one too. If I must say, and I might be a little biased, I would say Tom Ford and Michael Kors. Those are my two top designer for fragrances. You know, that's what I like. This one is good, but I'm telling you, right now, nothing is topping Jasmine Rouge at this time, but it's good. Moving on, the next one is Flor de Portofino. The names almost seem similar. Let's see. Cruise, vacation, beach. I'm liking this one. Flor de Portofino. Moving on to my next one. This one here, Shanghai Lily. And I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark. It has a deep coloring. Let's see. I like it. It's deep, kind of sweet, not powdery. And that's one thing I can say I like about his fragrances. It doesn't come across powdery. To me, I don't really see them as so much masculine. It's like anyone can wear, man or woman, can get away with his fragrances. Okay, the next one is called Tuberose New, N-U-E. Okay, again, like I said, I'm fighting. This one also has a nice little tan and a little dark. Let's see. I like this one, and I'm not a big tuberose person, but it's a yes for me. I like it. This, to me, I don't have the black orchid, but this would replace. Ooh, I'll put that one to the side. Okay. I don't know who wrote this. This is either my niece or my sister. Masculine and licorice. That's what she says she's getting. Okay, and I'm moving on. Lavender Extreme. Lavender Extreme. It's lavender, but it's not a strong lavender. And I think that's why I picked it up, and I'm so glad I got these little samples, because when I read extreme, I'm thinking a heavy dose of lavender, because I had picked up on some fragrances earlier, and they had supposed to have lavender, but it didn't have a strong lavender. So this one, it's not heavy, okay? Plum Japonais, that one. Let's see on this one. Let's see. I'm loving this one. And it's a tie between this one and the other one here, Jasmine Rouge. It's a tie. Gosh, this one's good. It's really good. I'm gonna put that one here. Put that one. Put those together and try to come up with something. Okay, my next one moving on is Cafe Rose. Okay, let's see, Cafe Rose. And hopefully it has a good rose. It smells floral. Okay. Okay, so someone in my family, yes, I employ my family members. She says heavy, but it's no rose. It's floral. Whoever smelled that one, and I agree, because like I said, I grew up around roses. My mom had about 20 roses at the front. So when you walk to our porch, there was just roses, and in the back, I like to plant marigolds and sunflowers. So it's floral, it's good, but it's not, you know, it doesn't have a strong rose scent. And then one thing I will say I like, it's not powdery. You're not smelling Baby Johnson. Okay, so the next one is Rose Prick. I've heard so many good stuff about it, and I see all the dupes out there for it, so I wanted to see. And I can't get a big bottle, but let me see what the little small samples smell like. If I want to get it, or get a dupe, or have it be on my little Christmas list. I like this one. I see what all the fuss is about, all the accolades, but for me, the tuberose, new, and the two jasmine is at the top. And of course, you know, I love my black orchid. But this one here, it is good, Rose Prick, but it's not as good as the other one. So my last final one is Bitter Peach. And they have so many dupes out there, Bitter Peach. Okay, my cousin said fruity. Okay, let's see. She didn't say nothing about if she could smell the peach, but she said fruity. Let's see. I like it, but I'm not smelling a strong enough peach. That's me, you know. And this is my last one, so yes, I will put it on my wrist. It's good, you guys, but maybe that's why they call it bitter peach. It's not a heavy enough peach, and I know it is expensive, as well as that rose, and for that price, it's not something that I would buy. Not a big bottle, maybe a little smaller one, or hey, just get your little samples from, you know, Lucky Scent. So far, like I said, my top ones was tuberose and the Rose Japonais and Rose Rouge, the Rose Prick, and I do love the Santal Blush. So those are my 4 picks out of the 15. Is it 15 or 13 I did? And Black Orchid would always be number 1, because that's what the king wore, Michael Jackson, and that's what made me go out. Because I really didn't know too much about Tom Ford. And when Michael passed, everybody was saying, Black Orchid, Black Orchid. I said, I got to go out and get this fragrance. And I kept going to Sephora, just getting a little sample, and I finally just went ahead and bought the big bottle. You guys, I was just drowning in that Black Orchid. Every time I walked out the door, I was spraying myself. So no, I don't have any more Black Orchid, but it's gonna probably most likely be on my Christmas list to get me some more. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please leave me some comments. Let me know, where do you get your fragrances? What's your favorite Tom Ford fragrance? Again, thank you so much, and please stay blessed and healthy. Thank you.